Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm not wearing my bull cap. Obviously, you can see right here, it's giving me a headache, so I've been wearing it all day. And yes, I do actually have hair. A lot of comments out there saying that I'm bald. No, I'm not. There you go. There's the hair. Anyway, more important news. We have updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. We have a lot going on with this 589 thing that's appearing everywhere. It's a bit cryptic and very interesting. So we're going to go through that. We have updates in relation to Bitcoin. Obviously, now that the banking system is literally collapsing before our very eyes, that it's literally Bitcoin's and crypto's moment to shine, which is really interesting. We also have updates in relation to ICP. There is a lot happening with that project, so I'm going to go through that. That was a new addition in my portfolio a few weeks back. Obviously, Quant is being slammed by US prosecutors today as well. Silicon Valley Bank has just been bought out by its competitor, which is really interesting as well. A whole heap of stuff to get through, so let's get straight into it, guys. And yes, I'm having my espresso, so cheers. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. Things are getting very wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Here's the espresso. There you go. Let's get into all of the news, guys. And if we go to the community tab, this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is just not a coincidence, but Brad Garlinghouse the other day, I check his profile just out of curiosity every once in a while, but this was at 590 like 2 days ago, okay? And then obviously it's just dropped back to 589. Then you have David Schwartz tweeting out here a novelty check. I can't even zoom in here, but it says $589,000. There is a date on there, the 28th of March, which is basically tomorrow in Australia and the day after as well, here as well. So there's maybe something coming out this week in relation to the case. I actually don't know. I'm remaining very positive about it, but maybe there is a settlement or something that's been discussed between both parties. So again, it's very interesting that has remained at 589 for a long time. Was 590, he dropped it back. Interesting. And David Schwartz as well. So we'll keep an eye on that, because I mean, if it even hits that level, there's going to be multi-millionaires made around the world. And I think, you know, anything is possible. Never say never. And again, these were the altcoins up in my portfolio. We had CFX as well, up 10%. Ravane, Kin as well is just a little gem that I added in the portfolio a long time ago. We had Nexra as well, the new Alliance block, of course. And Gala right there, which is nice to see Gala actually making some moves. So that's very nice to see. Now let's go to Coinspot. And this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, so please feel free to use the referral link below. You'll get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with any of this stuff, do your own research. And of course, the prices you see here are in Australian dollars and everything else set to US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans. Now, Bitcoin sitting at $42,000 today. I mean, had you have bought this last night or basically yesterday when I did my last video, you'd be up like 2 or 3% on your money, which is nice. Ethereum's 2,700, up 0.13. You've got XRP at 70 cents in the green today, which is really nice as well. Still insanely cheap. When you think about it, I mean, Ethereum 6 years ago was 97 cents. Go look on CoinMarketCap, Google it yourself. It's absolutely crazy. This is primed and ready to go, in my opinion. We are just waiting for something to come out of this lawsuit. Positive news from either summary judgment or Judge Torres, whatever. It's going to be very interesting. And of course, we've got 88.54 cents, Matic's $1.67, Sol's at $31. I believe this will be, you know, $1,000 asset in the next 5 years. We'll see what happens when this bull market is in full swing right here. We've got Link at $11 as well. XLM is at 14 cents. Hedera's at 9 cents as well. VeChain still boring as anything, guys, at 3 cents. So again, I've seen price predictions for this being in the dollars, which is nice. Quant is at 190. Virtually a stable coin at these levels. This has not moved for a long time. ALGO's at 31 cents. Moving down some other favorites. Theta $1.52. Axie's at $12. I was buying this at $80, so let that one sink in for a moment. So I'm significantly down, but I'm still staking it, earning rewards, and it's about 45% APY on Coinspot. That is a risk I'm willing to take, by the way, staking any asset. You have to have a risk tolerance here, guys. If you can't afford it, don't do it, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but we'll see where that one goes. CFX as well is at 51 cents. Now, my bot for that one is up 214%, which is really nice. That is in the Patreon. And by the way, that Patreon group, I'm posting up some pretty cool indicators in there as well. And also a lot of news and dividend stocks. We'll get into that in a second. Chili's at 18 cents as well. My bot is up 387%. Moving down, we've got XDC at 6 cents as well. Very undervalued. That's up 1.14 today. And we also have my other favorite here is Casper at 5 cents. Now, obviously, Reef is another one I'm very bullish on at, under a cent. This one's a gem. XYO as well, I'm very bullish on, of course. Now, there are some other gaming tokens such as Star Atlas, which is not available on Coinspot, that I'm very bullish on. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, the Wall Street Bull University. This is just me running it, no one else. Putting up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which are doing insanely well at the moment, making passive income. Obviously, all the news before I go and record the videos on the channel. And also my dividend investing, which is very, very important to me because it provides cash flow. And I do put up all the stocks that I keep dollar cost averaging into in the Patreon. So link is below, ladies and gentlemen. And I love talking with everyone in there directly as well. It's really cool. Now we go to Crypto Bubbles. We've got NEO again. I got into this when it was at, peak of the bull market, which was a stupid decision, but I'm still remaining optimistic about NEO, and I'm receiving passive income from holding that as well. You get paid gas token. Now it's up 5.5% on the day, which is really nice as well. $12.63 USD. We have RPL, Rocket Pool, up, 5% on the day as well, currently trading at $41. I was looking at opening up a new trade on this one as well. Let's go down to XDC. It's really nice to see this here. 1.6% on the day, 14 on the week, and still up 49% on the month, which is really good as well. And there are still incredible buying opportunities here, ladies and gentlemen. There really is. We're nowhere near the peak of the bull market. This is the accumulation phase. So, stuff like Algorand, for example, 20 cents. Look at this. It was obviously at 95 cents here, guys, back in 2022. It was a lot higher than that at the peak of the bull market. So it just goes to show how much things are on sale. Cryptos are on sale right now. People don't realize that. Anyway, moving on to the news. It's Bitcoin's time to shine, but is a bull market on? And is that $1 million Bitcoin bet insane? Yes, it is insane, but I think it will happen, because the banking system is literally collapsing as we speak. But there's a lot of going on in crypto right now. Maybe we need to hire an AI journo to cover it all, ChatGPT, and at least it won't eat all the biscuits right here until it happens. We'll keep rounding up the occasional expert takes. So while banks crumble and uncertainty swells through the financial markets, Bitcoin and crypto assets more broadly have somehow managed to keep ticking up so far this year, which is nice. In a kind of 1.5 steps back right here, 2 steps forward fashion. Why? Well, it's a decent question, and we put it along with a few others to a diverse group of global crypto founders and CEOs, and we think what they came back with formed a pretty good overview regarding the crypto industry, particularly in America. Thanks to Gary Gensler, you freaking goose. Anyway, as we know, Bitcoin was initially created in response to the fragility of the banking systems. And obviously the mess that was back in 2008, the financial crisis right here. But we know this because the original Bitcoin Genesis block included the note, the times of 3rd of January 2009, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. And for the last decade or so, the financial system has been running smoothly after the government bailed everyone out in 2008, which is insane. The whole world was stuffed. But now things looked obviously looking shaky again, but this is Bitcoin's time to shine. This is what I've built. This is what it is built for. And we need more transparent financial system. And that's exactly what cryptocurrencies and blockchain tech can help to enable, which is really nice as well. So again, I believe it is definitely time to shine. Now, this is live right now, happened literally 12 minutes ago, but Silicon Valley Bank just got bought out by Rival amid the banking turmoil right now, which is just insane. Everyone is buying up distressed assets. I hope you realize this. This has happened with UBS, with Credit Suisse, and now another one here. First Citizens has agreed to purchase all loans and deposits from the Californian lender in a deal which has hoped to restore calm to the financial markets. And SVB, a key lender in the tech industry since 1980s right here, became the largest US bank to fall since 2008 when regulators seized it after a sudden run on deposits. And its UK arm was bought by HSBC for £1, literally, in the days afterwards. And US regulators created Silicon Valley Bridge Bank from SVB after the collapse. And that entry will be taken over by First Citizens from Monday. So there you go. So First Citizens said it has agreed to purchase substantially all loans and certain other assets and assume all customer deposits and certain other liabilities of Silicon Valley Bridge Bank. The transaction is structured as a whole bank purchase with loss share coverage. Obviously, it's said in the statement. So, there you go. Someone's been buying up distressed assets. Now, I've been seeing this thing online in relation to Ripple having a new patent that's been released, right? But this one here is an older one, obviously, that I've seen some links for. But this is back in 2020. So, again, they are making new patents, which is interesting. And there are, many, many patents that they have, but Ripple Labs has a total of 30 patents globally, and these patents right here belong to 14 unique patent families, and out of the 30 patents, 20 patents are active, which is nice. So again, there you go. There are many, many patents, so I need to find out what exactly the newest one is out of them all. Now, obviously, you've got Ripple and XRP social mentions surge as the price reaches a 4-month high. This is nothing compared to what's coming in this lawsuit, especially, but Ripple's XRP social metrics soared over the past week, making it in the top-ranked asset on Lunacrush. And I do have that up in a second, so we'll get into that. But XRP also outperformed Bitcoin's price performance as it gained 21% in the last 7 days, which is insane. Now, just quickly while I'm on Lunacrush, this is Lunacrush. I'm not paid to endorse them by any means, but it's a great app to check out on social mentions. For example, you can filter all of these out. As you come here, you can sort it by Galaxy Score, which is basically what Lunacrush gives the altcoin, and obviously altcoin rank, and you can sort them out by social mentions and social engagements right here. And obviously that was a couple of days ago, but like ApeCoin, which is a security in my opinion. Anyway, you've got Algorand as well, Talcoin. You can check up on all of this, guys, which is really nice, and some other altcoins here. Of course, you've got AVAX here, Dusk. You've got Decred. And you can search and just check up on it. So go check that out. It's a great app just to have a look and see what's being mentioned and talked about. But anyway, there is a buyback. Frontman offers to create bank right here. Ripple official alerts a scam. This has been happening for a while, but Matt Hamilton right here commented on the XRP bank concept voiced by Jimmy Val, and author of XRP buyback proposal. In the background is Val is proposed to creating a bank where investors would deposit their XRP and then buy gold against them. And as he envisioned, if all XRP holders agreed that the price of one token was $10,000 and all of them were deposited in the bank, the organization would become one of the wealthiest right here. Do not go depositing any of your XRP or any of your other cryptos for that matter into any platforms or any so-called banks or staking platforms at the moment. Like stuff like this. It's just a guaranteed scam. Now, there's interesting stuff on Ledger as well. I just might add here, but there are issues warning about a new scam targeting XRP holders. And again, the hardware wallet Ledger, which I've stopped using to be honest, but has warned its users about the new scam tactic targeting unsuspecting XRP holders. In a recent tweet, Ledger said the manufacturers have created a counterfeit version of Ledger Live app to steal users' hard-earned XRP. Notably, while posing as company employees, these malefactors right here convinced Ledger to use the share 24 words recovery phrase, your seed phrase. Once the user shares their recovery phrase right here, the scammers use it to gain unrestricted access to their XRP coins. Do not do this. Be careful. Please check up on everything and make sure you update your hardware wallets accordingly as per the instructions, okay? Be very careful with that. Now, John Eaton quickly right here, but asked Ripple to help MoneyGram, Western Union, to cut transfer fees. I mean, they did transfer $755 million in like 4 seconds for a fee of 1 cent. But Johnny Deaton obviously imagines Ripple going to the banks to offer reduced fees using XRP, which will happen. And Ripple processed nearly $1 billion in 4 seconds, charging only 1 cent, which is insane. And the crypto lawyer says Ripple owes a debt of gratitude to the XRP community. I know that for a fact. Anyway, very bullish. But I know you charge 9 to 15% for people to send money internationally. We can do it for less than a penny. Use our tech and miss out on those high friction fees you are used to right now. How good would that be? And of course, we've got, here's how Ripple's XRP could hit $589 or even $11,400 one day. And obviously, guys, the theory of 589 has 3 possibilities of occurring. According to the XRP community, the first would be most widely discussed method is the XRapid, which will push the price of the coin due to obviously huge increase in trading volume. Second is the increased burn of XRP as the fees in the trading volume will drive the price up. And there is also exists proponents that believe 58.9 is the atomic mass of the cobalt, which is the name of an update that was slated to increase the speed of XRP. Anyway, it was literally designed for $10,000. I believe that to move. And I mean, David Schwartz has mentioned this many times. It requires a high value. But when XRP was created, it was designed to be replaced for both institutional and retail financial systems in every market around the world. How do we know this? An examination of how XRP is constructed makes this evident. And a somewhat famous quote from Ripple Labs co-founder Arthur Brito provides a tantalizing clue. In 2017, he wrote, XRP must be scalable to accommodate 7.5 billion people. And we'll come back to this quote, but it does provide insight to the scale of Ripple's ambitions to be used by the global population first. Obviously, let's examine some of the main features of XRP that support the claim to carry $10,000. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, Internet computer, guys, is something that I bought a few weeks ago, just quickly moving here. But obviously, it's relatively new crypto, making waves in the market. Since its release, it has piqued in the curiosity of both traders and investors. Nonetheless, examining significant metrics can provide a glimpse into the performance thus far. And according to sentiment data, the number of developers working on ICP has steadily increased over the past 3 years, and the chart depicting the developer count clearly showed a surge, with the current count at a 5 of the total 44.92. Additionally, there have been a rise in developer activity, despite a brief decline in December, and obviously the upward trend continued as this writing was around 403, and the numbers indicate that the large community of developers is actively working on the project. So keep an eye on ICP. That was a new addition in my portfolio. And of course, you've got banking deposits drop as investors climb into Bitcoin. And the Federal Reserve's data shows that banks' deposits dropped significantly between March 8 and March 15. During the same period, borrowing small US banks reached its highest rate. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has risen by 35% over the last 2 weeks. So again, that $1 million bet is looking very, very likely to happen. Obviously, you've got prosecutors slam co-founder Do Kwon with 8 counts of fraud, which is a lot. But the 12-page indictment from the U.S. District Court of Southern District of New York shows, that's ridiculous, that long name, but anyway, shows that Quant faces 8 counts, which include conspiracy to defraud, 2 counts of commodities fraud, 2 counts of securities fraud, and 2 counts of wire fraud and conspiracy to defraud and engage in market manipulation. He's in big trouble, man. Big, big trouble. Now, obviously, Mike Novogratz, I don't know if people are a fan of him, but calls for a truce between Bitcoin and Ethereum communities. I just want to point out, everyone's here to make money. Everyone's here to have a good time. There shouldn't be communities fighting over each other. It's ridiculous. Everyone's in the same position. There shouldn't be any separation. But anyway, moving on. G7 are countries to collaborate on tighter crypto regulation. And leaders from Japan, the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, and the European Union are expected to outline a global cooperative strategy for digital assets in May, which is not far away. So keep an eye on that. It's going to be very interesting. They want to control crypto. They really do, guys, because they see the utility of it, really. So we are before all that. Let that one sink in. Now, let's go to cryptometer.io. We've got money going into Bitcoin right here. We have AVAX. You've got Holochain, which is interesting. And Gala as well, and of course Ethereum. They're on there all the freaking time. Now, let's go to Twitter. I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on there, guys. That would be incredible. Thank you to those 4,256 people. Yes, I will be giving this bull ring away live on air when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. And moving on, we've got over 834 million Shiba Inu have been burned in the past week, and the daily burn rate jumps 127%. I'm still holding my share, but I have not sold it because it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the bull market. That's for sure. Now, this is an incredible video. Just have a quick look. Watch this.
Here's a great tweet by Black Ghost. This is a visualization of all the people in the world. And if we zoom in, that blue box is all the people who have heard about crypto. This little green box is the people who own crypto. Zoom in even further, yellow is the people who have heard of XRP. Red is the people who own XRP. And that little pink dot is people who own over 25,000 XRP. So to all the influencers out there saying that the banks aren't going to let a few people get really rich.
I'm not going to play that because he says a swear word, a naughty word down. I don't want to get banned off YouTube. But anyway, ARK CEO Cathie Wood's first crypto prediction at $500 exactly 9 years ago, Bitcoin could go viral. And obviously she was right. So again, she's predicted some pretty crazy stuff. Yes, this is a number plate that I saw this morning on the way to the office. Bitcoin USD, how nice is that? And obviously Silicon Valley Bank sold to First Citizens right here, buying up distressed assets. Now, this is interesting right here, but they don't want to ban it. They want to control it. Exactly right. That's facts. Now, obviously, you've got Jim Cramer right here again, says obviously exits crypto and warns it could be a gigantic con. This was the interview, obviously, on Mad Money that he did. Have a listen to this.
Going right into this rally, manipulated the whole time by Sam Bankman-Fried. So please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And
this is a new tweet, by the way. So that video of him on Mad Money was a few weeks ago. But I mean, he's basically saying it's a gigantic con. I'm buying the dip. And again, you got pro Ripple lawyer comments in the incoming $5 trillion inflow for risk assets right here, which is enormous. The 589 is right there, guys. Now, XRP, Johnny Deaton, has most attractive risk to reward ratio right here. The judge's ruling is coming down within the next few weeks, maybe this week. If the SEC wins, what's the downside from 45 cents? And Ripple appeals and will get a status quo. Ripple wins and it's made clear XRP isn't a security. Upside will be parabolic, okay? NASDAQ, obviously, institutions are not backing away from Bitcoin and crypto, but they want to a trusted partners right here, the block. Very, very interesting to see what's happening here. Coin market cap, let's have a quick look. We've still got 1.157 trillion right here. Obviously, $33 billion in volume. 6% Bitcoin, obviously, and 18% Ethereum. I can't wait for XRP to be number one. And of course, this is my portfolio. Top gainers at the moment now: DAG, NEO, Ravane, Kin, XDC, LCX, Pitbull, which is just a gamble for a bit of fun, Acro and Hedera. And of course, if I go to my banking list, this is where my money's going. It's an absolute no-brainer. I'm not going to go through it all, but guys, XRP, I can't wait for this thing to go. When it goes, I'd love to see that in one day, or should say, I'll point this way. Anyway, 7,000%. It's going to be absolutely crazy. That is it, guys. Join the Patreon. I'll speak to everyone in the comments. I do see them all. And obviously, follow me on social media. Your official links are below. Please don't go following random accounts that change my name. It's at the Wall Street Bull Oz, literally as per below. All right, stay safe, guys. I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace. Bye.